Hey everyone. So today I thought I would do a smoky look for a mature hooded eye. Um, this is just my take on it. You can, if you've never tried it, maybe it will, give you a reason to try to do a smoky look. Now I've watched a lot of videos on smoky eyes, and it varies. And even with the hood, I've seen those too as well. Basically, smoky means it goes from really dark and it just goes up to light. But with my eye, I tend to use more browns. Um, but you can do a smoky eye with black, gray, navy, brown, purple, green, whatever color you want. I mean, that's what makeup's about. It's trying to make it your own and what you like. You may like a darker look than what I have. As you can see, I have a full strip. That should be amusing, trying to get it on. Watch me get it on just perfect. But you can see that adds something to it. I still am in love with half lashes, but every once in a while I will put a full strip on, and I use the Demi Wispies. When I get lashes, if I can't find them in Walgreens, CVS, Madame Madeline, on, just Google it. The thing that I love about her website is that she lets you know, like when you hit on the picture, of the lash that you're looking at, she'll let you know if it's okay for a small eye, a large eye, a prominent. It tells you in the description, which I really like. So there have been so many lashes I'm like, ooh, that's pretty, and I go in and it's like, large eye, this eye. I'm like, so I can understand L'Oreal over 40. She had these, and so I can understand why I'm not used to wearing strip lashes either, so it feels, they're comfortable, but just feels a little weird. Let me get started because the video will be 3 hours. So I'm going to use the chocolate bar palette. So I'm going to use the cream color up here. I have that all over my lid. I start out with a cream color, and so it helps everything out blend out. This will be on my lid. This will be in the crease, and this will be in the outer corner. 3 colors. You do whatever you like. So now I'm going to start with this brown up here, and I'm going to apply it to a flat shader brush. This is e.l.f. I've had this for years. So now what you want to do is just apply this to your lid. So as you can see, I'm kind of just patting. I don't want to swipe because I don't really want to have a lot of fallout because my makeup is done. So now I go into my real crease, so to speak. It's funny because Susie Clancy, she is so cute. You have to check her channel out if you aren't. You have to. She's just really a cute lady. She had left a comment on I think it was my foundation routine, saying, well, I put 3 things under my eye, because I only put concealer. And she puts foundation, I guess, and whatever. And, I said to her, it's whatever works for you. That's what makeup is. It's what you feel comfortable, what you feel looks nice on you, and what works for you. I am now going in with my crease color and a Sigma E25 to blend this. So now, the bang out of the way. So what you're doing essentially is blending the edge of that color and doing a transition color. Now, if you don't have a hood, oh boy, you're just gonna do it how it suits your eye. But for those of us that have hoods, you have to look to make sure that we're getting, see, my hood lays right on my eyelashes, the non-existent ones that I have, And you have to make sure you can see the color. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the darkest color right here. Now you can do, if you just want to do two colors, a really dark brown and a light brown, like I said, it's whatever works for you. I'm just putting this on the outer corner and going into my real crease just to create a little more smokiness. Now, like, once you do this, if you feel like, and I'm going back in with my, you do this, ooh, I have fallout. Like, let's just say once you do this and you feel like, no, it doesn't look that good, or it looks too light, you go in and darken it, because I'm going to go back on the lid. See, now with us hoodie eyes, the thing is, you really can't see the color on my lid until I go like that. Okay, so I'm just going to blend it one more time just to make sure everything is cohesive. And then I'm going to add the cream color. I mean, you can, you know, like I said, whatever works. This works for my eye. Some people love to line the inner rim. I'm going to also put cream color on my lower lash line. Now, most smoky eyes, their lower rim is lined with a dark color. That closes my eye off, so I have to do what works for me. I'm going to go in now with the Maybelline gel liner in brown, and I am going to line my upper lash line. I like to just go in halfway so it doesn't close my eye off. So I go in Isn't it funny when we put liner on we can't like talk? So I try to get as close to my lash line as possible. This is a Real Techniques liner brush. And just go back in. And I'm going to do a very tiny, tiny, tiny little wing, because you really can't see my wing. I've seen people do it on hooded eyes, and there's a technique, but when I do that, it really just closes my eye off. So I have to, my eye is watering. So I just do a very small little flick out here, holding my eye taut. You know, if you're younger, you probably won't have to do that. So now I want to put, here's the goal here, to put these demi wispies on this eye. So I'm going to show you, I don't curl my lashes first. I watched Jaclyn Hill do this tutorial, and what she does is she doesn't curl her lashes, she just applies mascara. Now let me show you another little thing too with me, with not curling my lashes, what it would look like without curling them. And then you'd wonder why I'd curl them twice, you know? One thing I will notice though, I just opened this, as much as I love it, a couple of weeks ago, and it kind of almost is feeling dried out. If you look, you can't, I don't have any, looks like I don't have any mascara on my eyes. So, in the meantime, we're gonna wait for that to dry, and I'm gonna show you full strip of lashes. First thing is, be very, very careful removing this. I've already removed them. because you can ruin them if you don't remove them properly. So now that you have your lashes, what I like to do, because they are new, I haven't used them yet, I like to like bend them. So whether I do it like this, just so that they kind of have a bend, so they go on a little easier. So as you can see, the lash line is dark and it just gradiates up. You could even use one color if you wanted. I usually, if I'm gonna do a smoky-ish type eye, I usually wind up doing it for nighttime. But for today, I thought I would. This is my take on it. So, however you know, if you've never tried it, you could try it like how I've done it. You know, you can line. That's the other thing. I want to line my lower lash line with the mid-tone color, the color I have right here. I'm going to go to the bottom lash line and just add a little bit of color. If I should line my lower lash line as well, I do not go all the way in, half, and then I kind of blend it out. Because once again, you know, somebody may have a hooded eye, but it's a big hooded eye. But because my eyes are tiny, these are the little things I have to do to tweak. Okay, so now that we have our lashes bent up, my mascara is drying on my eyeball. I'm going to take the lash glue, and I am going to apply a very thin. Now, like I said, it doesn't matter. You use the glue that you like or that you have on hand. What I do is a very small amount, and at the ends, I kind of put like a little drop extra, because that's where it likes to stand up. If they're gonna come off, it's gonna be at the end, at both ends. They just so if it's gonna pop up, you're gonna see it's gonna be in here or out here. So what you want to do with the full lash strip is, you know, I sound a little professional until I go to put this on, and then I'll look like a crackhead. But I've always been interested in lashes. I actually have a pair of mink lashes that are absolutely gorgeous, but like you'll always hear me saying, everything is subjective, because I've seen lashes that are gorgeous, especially on Instagram. I mean, eye looks, eyelashes, all these fake lashes that are gorgeous, and then you go and order them, and then they look bad. These I could get away with. I personally like the half ones better, but you know, if somebody's interested in trying a full lash, this is how I do it. By no means am I professional. You know, I would just say with a smoky eye, to make sure that everything is blended so it looks seamless. I mean, this is a light, see how light that is? But that's what works for me, because I've tried dark colors, I've tried black, I've tried gray, and yeah, my eyes pop, but my eyes look like two little beady eyes in my head. It just doesn't look pretty. It looks harsh and garish. So it was a matter of, I watch a ton of people that don't have hooded eyes doing smoky eyes, so it was for me to make it my own. So that's why I'm hoping that, you know, for you can make it your own as well. So I've given the lashes enough time to dry. So here's the moment of truth. So now I'm going to take a tweezer, move these bangs out of my way. So now when you're, there we go. So when you're going to apply, you're going to put it down in the middle of your lash. So right there on, and then you're going to place it on the outer. And let me tell you something. This takes practice, because sometimes the lash just doesn't want to behave for whatever reason. So then what I like to do is, could you imagine I got on first try? Is I kind of like clip them. Just be careful that you don't poke yourself with your real lashes. And it's just a matter, sometimes some of them are a little resistant, so it's a matter of just pressing it down. I sometimes even like to take like one of these and press it so it's to my lash line. And I can tell you this, that this brings a smokier look to your lashes as well. But isn't it crazy though how my lashes stick straight out? But you see how much darker, how much more that adds. I just feel like a full lash for me is just a little overwhelming, but it just, I will say, it does hide the hood very well. So that's my take on a smoky eye look for a mature hooded woman. So I hope you maybe learned something. If you have any questions or ideas or comments, leave them below, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. And thanks so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye.